Hi, this is MAJ Cognition once again with another gardening video. It's going to be a quick video about uh, propagation of golden pothos, um, which can be applied on any type of pothos or philodendron. So, last time in my pothos video about my three different types of pothos, I mentioned that you can just take a cutting. Um, you can cut it from here, and you can take a part with a leaf on the top and root on the bottom. So I actually did that with my pothos, which was hanging, like my spider plant, like that one. So I had a bottle hanging for my pothos as well, but my pothos were growing bigger and they needed a bigger container for the roots to grow larger and expand and for the plant to develop. And it was hanging and it was really long, so I trimmed it off and I trimmed individual leaves with the roots. So I'm going to show you the results, and I'm going to put them in the soil. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified about my videos. Now let me show you those cuttings. They are in water right now. So here they are. I took individual cuttings and I put them in the water. This one is rotting, but still, you see, here's a cutting and here's a bud, like a white colored little bud. It's gonna grow up and it's gonna become a plant. So I have some more. They're rooting. So as you can see, this one, so the parent leaf of the plant of this cutting got destroyed completely, but this little piece of stem and root managed to produce another little branch, and here's another here's another root, like a little root, and this is actually a parent root. It's kind of rotten, so I'm gonna throw this off and I'm gonna put this in the soil. So this is a newly developed leaves from water. Show you some more. So here are some more of that. So this is a parent leaf and this is newly grown bud with newly grown root. So I have one, two, well, I don't consider this one, 3. This is a new growth from this little piece of stem. This is a parent root. It's kind of rotten. I don't know, it doesn't really have a nice root actually, but I'm hoping that it's gonna work if I take the rotten part off and throw it off. So 3, take some more. See the root and the new growth. So I grew them without any special care. All I did was I took some cuttings, like individual leaves with stem and little root, and I put them in the water and you can see the results. I did not do any water change, and that is the reason why some of the roots are rotten, but still plant managed to grow proper roots and proper leaves. You see this is a parent leaf, and here is the new growth. Look at this freshly popped out white roots and freshly popped out leaves, baby leaves. So I'm gonna put them in the soil. You see baby leaves like newly grown golden pothos. This is a rotten piece of branch. I'm gonna throw this off. See, throw the rotten pieces off, put the root in the soil, and you have new plant. So I grew them inside, not very bright spot where I placed it. I'm gonna show you where it was. So it's already grown in a spot with very low light. So I'm sure that it's gonna grow just fine on the same spot in the soil this time, because plants thrive in the soil. Even though they can survive in the water, they may grow in the water, they may root in the water, but they do better in the soil. So here are some cuttings. Here's another one. This growth is kind of a curled growth for some reason. It has beautifully popped out new leaves. They're growing in pairs for some reason. See, all of the leaves which popped out, they're in pairs. Throw off the rotten part. This is the rotten part. This is a new growth. It's very small, maybe because it was synced in the water completely, and now you have some roots. So I'm gonna put all of these cuttings, all of the roots in the water, I'm sorry, in the soil, and I'm gonna throw off all the rotten pieces. You see this, even though it has a huge rotten piece, it still has a healthy part of the plant, unaffected by the rotten part. So that kind of shows that how hardy this plant is and how easy it can be to propagate. So I have another cup here which has a dyed calathea which did not grow successfully, so I'm going to throw that off, and I'm going to take a scissor. I'm gonna make a hole. I'm gonna dig it. And I'm gonna put all these new growth in it. So eventually all the roots are going to start adapting to the soil. They're gonna penetrate through the soil and will go inside. I'll just put them in the soil and show you guys in a minute. So here I have all my rooted pothos cuttings arranged in this pot where I'm gonna put it, and I'm just gonna cover it up with some soil. To cover up the roots. So now they're all in the soil. So now I'm gonna make it nice and wet by pouring some water. So I use this pump. So I'm gonna pump some water in. So it's gonna make it nice and wet. And will make it easier for the roots to adjust. So yeah, so this is how you can propagate your pothos and philodendron. So this is the spot where it was, and I'm gonna put it back in the same spot. As you can see, not so bright, it's pretty dark. Hopefully it will adjust and adapt. It's a very hardy type of plant. So here I have my pothos cutting ready to grow as individual plants, and I'm going to show you guys an update how they're doing in future. And I have another golden pothos growing here in my fish bowl. So it has nice roots. It's growing nice roots, and it is getting nitrogen from fishes. Yes, so it's one of the best water purifier from nitrogen, and it will clean up your water if you put it in a fish bowl, and a plant will also thrive. So this is one of the ways you can grow pothos in a fish bowl and also clean your aquarium water from nitrogen. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you very much.